everyone, here's Cassie from Cassie Director, and in this Photoshop tutorial I want to show you how you can create yourself to Lord Voldemort. Yep, you heard right. Well, I'm not a fan from him, but I thought nobody did this tutorial. You can click the link in the description. It will be direct you to the Voldemort poster that will the face look like. Yeah. So that's before. So, and this is after. Crazy, huh? I know. Well, that's my version. Veins and the eyes and the eyebrow removed, the hair removed, the nose removed, and whoops, I left a nostril. Here we go, second. Okay, desaturate a bit, and the lips too. And yeah, so let's get started. First, what we need to do is to remove the eyebrow and drag it maybe a bit down. Then remove the nose, and on the end remove the hair and the background. Make some color correction. We go to the evil side. Yeah, we make veins on the head. So first let's go to remove the eyebrow. So first what we need to do is duplicate our layer. The best is 2 times. What we need to do now is you go with the patch tool and go around your eyebrow and drag it up like that, and it's almost appeared. Do that some couple times more. Maybe zoom in for that, like that, and drag it up, and the eyebrow are removed. Do it on the right side too. Next, let's drag it a bit down. For that, you go to filter and liquify. Use the first one for the wart tool, and now you can zoom in and drag it a bit down. For that, you can resize the brush size a bit, like that. Maybe it's not perfect, but you can use the blow tool or whatever it's called and make it a bit bigger and hit OK. Next, let's create the nose. So we need to remove it totally. I remove on the side. I want to have the middle of the nose stay there because I will reform that later. Oh, well, that was not really what I want. So when you have that, and then use the clone tool and clone the middle here, so it looks almost like a disappeared nose. So I made it like that, and you see here on the side it's all. So make the clone tool a bit smaller and remove. So maybe like that, but you can see it should be a bit more flattened here. So go again on the filter. Okay, and brush size, zoom in. Should be more flattened here. But do like that. It looks creepier now, but we are almost on the right side. You can always go and look how it looks like there. Maybe we will go and remove the hair. For that, it's very tricky. Go into the lasso tool, make a copy of your layer, and then go around your hair. What's very helpful, you can see where the hair ends. So I will start here. You can go a bit over it here, and here at the here you need to be careful. You can remove the background too and close it. So what we have here now is a selection of the background and the hair. And what we need to do now is go to rectangle marquee tool and click right in the selection and click here layer via copy. It will make our layer of the background what you cut it out, so it's very helpful. I choose elliptical marquee tool and go over the half of the hat. Well, that looks good. So what we need to do now is go to select and inverse, and now remove all. When you click command and into the picture, you can see here's a selection. What we need to do now is get the skin tone here. We can use the clone tool, what we do. And yeah, so select the front here, Alt, and now go over the selection. And do by this by your whole head. Go and grab one of your front here, Alt, click, go to the picture of the selection here and click in it. We need to match up all these edges. You have another picture here with only the hair is selected. Click there and select it. You can see here. And remove it. You need to go on your original too and remove it. So it will look like that, and then click and so now you have the top here. Select somewhere and it will deselect. It looks creepier now, but who cares? So maybe we need to make a background and fill it with black. Fill with foreground color. So it looks a bit better, but not good enough. So go to your top hat and what you need to do is click on the brush tool, select the color of your edge here, and choose a mode overlay with the color you selected here and go over the edge, and do it for all edges here. What you can do now is use the patch tool and select the area like here, and well, play around with that, or you can use the clone tool or whatever you like to remove the edges. And you see here's the edge of the eye, so you can see here's the dark parts, and click on select with your brush this color, click OK, click back on and go to your brush stuff here and go a bit down with the opacity and play around. So, and you can see here on the side on the ear it's all messed up, so go into the original layer here and grab the polygon lasso tool and go and make a mask around this. What we can do too is we can clone the ear inner part from the ear. Let's desaturate the lips. It's very easy. Go to original layer and go to the sponge tool and go to desaturate. And now you can go and choose a brush and go over it. It will go and remove the color. Now let's make the eyes make shiny, so go for that and go to the Dutch tool and select midtones and make a bit smaller size, and now you can play around here. And next go and make a more smaller size and go into the eye so that it looks more creepy. next go and select the burn tool, select shadow, make your brush size like the ring here, and 100 exposure, and then go on the edge. It looks creepy already, it looks like an alien. Next go and make the nostrils. For it's very easy. So the nostrils are a large thing here. What you can do here is go over the lasso tool and make a shape of that if you want. So maybe like that, and go to copy, paste it in yours, make it bigger. Then go and copy that, the duplicate layer, and go to edit and go to transform, and then flip horizontal. And now let's go and double click on there to open the layer styles on the left nostril, and go to build an ambush. And you can see here it's already inside. You can change the deep and the size, make the size a bit, soften. Maybe like that, and then go to the drop shadow part. You can do 2 and look for the distance. I use 2 and size a bit bigger. Now go right click and go to copy layer styles, go to your other nostril and paste layer styles. So this is what I have so far. Now let's make the veins. For that, make a new layer, drag it on the top, and then go to the brush settings and search for our crack. I have a sidewalk crack. Okay, and here's some. You go and over the image and do it by select the color of your head and make it a bit darker. Click here, and so I have here winter benches, or what's called, and I do some of this. So when you have that, you can see here on the sides are all this rest. So go with the eraser tool and erase this. Well, I used soft light, and then go and create a new layer, and then go to your adjustment layer here and click on curves. And all what you do now is it goes all on the picture. Darker, maybe more blue. Play around with that. When we have that, we can go to click here on the adjustment layers and click on photo filter, search our cold filter, maybe like this, and then go to GAN and click on brightness and contrast, click on exposure, drag the gamma correction a bit down so it goes a bit darker, and now play around with that. And when you have that, you can go and, oh, here's a good one. I set the curves layer to multiply. You can see it's very dark now, and now you can change opacity like that and create a new layer. And then we want to make a vignette. For that, go to make a black, choose the color black and go to edit, fill. Okay, so it'll be black, and then choose the eraser tool and make a and this is so far the end result. But we can do too, the eyes are going away, so what I did is now I set the vignette to soft light and 71% or 70, and it looks a bit better. Now make the copy from your original image, duplicate, and drag it on the very top because I want the eyes. So under the vignette, and choose the polygon lasso tool or the eraser tool, whatever you want, and go and make it around your eyes. Hold on the shift key and make a second selection on the left eye, and then go to select, inverse, delete all what you have. Oh man, that looks crazy. And go to select, deselect, and now you can play around with the eraser tool a bit. Small size, very small size, and on the edges. So drag it under exposure. Okay, so I used a linear dodge and set the opacity down. So 60. Let's use 60. That looks cool. So, and this is what I have now. I think it looks good enough. It's original. I know it looks better, but it comes near. I'm the daughter from Lord Voldemort, and the end is not the end. Okay, please comment, subscribe, and whatever you like.